Good evening or morning, wherever you are. So just a quick follow up from the case study that I've written and it's trending now in some of the biggest companies in the world. Shell, Amazon, Microsoft, Facebook, everyone's assessing and looking at this case study, which is a great celebration of innovation itself. And all I've done is really taken the success of LinkedIn and Jeff's leadership and combine it with my research as well as work from Joe Tidd, University of Sussex on innovation practice. Just remember that when we talk about one key thing in the case study, I want companies and training personnel to really pick up on this case study is that innovation or self-innovation practice is really about somebody assessing their attitudes and skills for lifelong learning, okay? Because it doesn't matter if someone leaves the company, you still want to install, be able to install innovation in them because it creates a long-lasting, high-performance working culture, which is evident in the case study. So high-performance work culture is only really achievable when everybody is accepted at work and they can share their ideas, and you're able to use coaching practice, which Jeff is a big believer in. I know that. I've analysed it. It's my research as well. Coaching performance is not necessarily just coaching performance. It's really about facilitating support to an individual at work that wants to, what's my ambition, where I want to go. So, and that's why it's really important that lots of companies, the biggest companies around the world, can lead the way and show other organizations that every employee that comes into the business, going into this new hybrid era, has to have a mentor and coaching practice. I call it, my research is called performance coaching, and that's really about just the coachee and and the coach, which is the employee, and the employer or the line manager working together and helping each other, because you can only get better yourself when you reflect and you work with someone. And that's what real psychological innovation really is. That will generate better performance, better ideas, to create a working, lasting culture that where a company can perform at the highest level, achieve all your sales objectives, your quotas, whether your PLC or not. But equally, the most important thing is people feel inspired when they're at work. They feel happy. If I feel at work that I'm going to progress and my innovation power is celebrated, as in innovation power is just basically knowing that my ideas are welcome and that also my ambition is welcome, and it's facilitated through self-innovation, okay, then you're on a winning formula. And I think that that's going to be the future of work in the future, of a lot of people. So HRM managers need to really step out and think of, after you've done a framework, which will be different for every single company. Innovation framework is different, and then you need to follow and start designing some principles to allow that framework to facilitate throughout the organization. And then next week, or what I'm going to do is release the listable, probably to guide companies in terms of what real principles are going to allow more of a cognitive and psychological innovation practice. So everybody has got that access to like superhuman innovation power, kind of, because in previous years, as I've pointed out, we've looked in the case study, we've looked at innovation too much so on a technological sense. And that's the problem we have, because innovation itself is quite a hard area to study, because we've only got evidence of previous success in companies like Apple, Adidas, Google. But now we have a real case study, LinkedIn, where they've been able to use more of a psychological concept, which I'm evaluating. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you look forward for next week, where I'll be sharing a listable on good principles to execute self-innovation practice, and generally trying to increase innovation throughout the company, from the top right down to the bottom, the cleaner, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I hope to share more wisdom thoughts on innovation with you on LinkedIn. Thanks so much. Take care.